Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new Animal Crossing New Horizons video. Today we're discussing Fortune in Animal Crossing and the latest data mine findings from the 1.11 update. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So just a quick video today to take a look at pretty much the last few details revealed in the most recent data mine for those interested in hearing about what Nintendo might be tinkering with and what potential features may have been uncovered. Now, as far back as the original Animal Crossing, the game has featured a luck mechanic often referred to as player's fortune. Essentially, this is a mechanic or a variable that affects the player's interactions around town and typically changes what benefits or disadvantages a player may experience. Sometimes good luck or good fortune will see players find more money than usual or be able to sell things at a higher price, or sometimes it's linked to villagers' behaviour and suddenly your fellow residents won't want to talk to you, as well as the complete opposites of everything we've just mentioned. Its most recognisable effect is probably seeing players fall over whilst experiencing bad luck. Since the original, the luck mechanic or fortune of players has been a pretty unique mechanic, and for the most part also linked with Katrina, the mystical fortune teller who can control the luck a player receives by reading their fortunes. Sadly, if we ignore the random variable of finding rare items and golden nuggets for example, as far as an actual luck mechanic goes, it simply doesn't exist in New Horizons, at least how it has in all previous Animal Crossing games to date. Furthermore, Katrina, who's typically associated with this mechanic and can pretty much influence the outcome, is also missing from the game. Katrina does of course appear in the Nintendo Switch Online app though, where players can collect Nook points and get random fortune, but it's not directly tied to anything that occurs on the New Horizons island. The only other thing that currently resembles good or bad fortune in New Horizons is the falling over mechanic that most commonly occurs when wearing the King Tut mask. This thing will make you fall over all the time and even smash drinks glasses and allow balloons to float away. Anyway, with a little history out of the way, it seems that the Animal Crossing team may be tinkering with a new fortune feature for New Horizons. Thanks to the hard work of data miners, a few new keywords have been uncovered in a recent data mine that were freshly added in the latest 1.11 update. Although currently unused, Approach Fortune has been revealed within the game's code and appears to allow villagers to approach players. This mechanic is also linked to two event flows called NPC Approach Fortune Friendship and NPC Approach Fortune Item. Now, we know as things stand there is no luck or fortune mechanic in New Horizons, so to see the term fortune used multiple times and assigned to variables and for the first time in any update is extremely interesting. Of course, we have no idea what this is regarding, but it's feasible to assume the Animal Crossing development team are at the very least testing some kind of fortune mechanic that is linked to villagers. It could be anything from villagers offering fortune readings to associating luck with specific items. It's really anyone's guess. It's also not too unrealistic to think if a mechanic like this is added to New Horizons later down the line that Katrina could return to, but currently there's nothing within the game's code that suggests this. Personally, I think with how Nintendo are treating New Horizons as more of a reboot rather than anything else, this fortune feature could be a twist on the classic luck mechanic and added to New Horizons in a unique way. Of course, it's important to remember though, just because it exists in the game's code, it doesn't mean it will ever come to fruition, but it's still fun to know Nintendo are actively trying and testing new things. But what do you think about these fortune keywords? Does this hint at something more to come? And will villagers talk about lucky items in the future? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up this video. Of course, I'd like to thank all of the data miners for their hard work. I'll leave links below if you'd like to support them and their work. Of course, I'd like to thank all of the Patreon and channel members too for supporting this content and helping me upload as regularly as I do. I couldn't do it without you. As always, if you made it to the end of the video, be sure to leave a like and comment fortune just to let me know you did. That would be super awesome, and be sure to include if you think a luck or a fortune mechanic will ever return to New Horizons. I'd love to know. Anyway, until next time, have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.